Hi, my name's Kathy. I'm a master gardener in Hamilton County, and I'm also a librarian at the Hamilton East Public Library. So I wanted to talk to you today about saving seeds. I'm sure you all know that we have a seed library at the Hamilton East Public Library, and hopefully you've enjoyed the seeds and have grown lots of wonderful things in your own yard. Well, one of the goals of the seed library is to actually teach people how to save seeds in order to use them yourself or to share them with your neighbors or to donate back to the library. So I wanted to just take you around my yard, show you a couple things, and talk to you about how to save seeds. So if you look here, this is actually one of the seeds that was donated last year to the library, and so some of you might have checked them out this year at the library. These are a heirloom variety of cosmos. They're called Diablo. And if you look, this is the beautiful flower. Once the flower ends, it sets its seed, and these are the seeds of the Diablo Cosmo. In order to save them, all I have to do is pull like that, and then I have a handful of the seeds. Now there's also some chaff in there. This is the seed, and you can see there's some other little pieces in there that are not the seed. They're just part of the old flower. A lot of times you can blow those off, and the seed itself will stay in your hand. There are lots of ways to gather seeds, and of course, if you've noticed seeds, they're all sorts of different shapes and sizes. I have found the internet very helpful when it comes to saving seeds. Someone has undoubtedly posted a video on how to save the particular variety of seed that you're thinking about saving. So for this one, I can pluck it off like that, and I'm going to put it in an envelope, and then most importantly, I would label the envelope Diablo to make sure that I know what this is later on. Now, this is an heirloom plant, which means that this plant, when it sets seed and when someone else plants it, will produce the exact same seed. In my yard, I have some things that are not heirloom, and those are things that I'm not going to save seeds from. For example, if I have purchased some tomatoes at the nursery and they are hybrid, if I plant the seeds, if I save those seeds and plant them, I will not get the same tomato at all. So you have to make sure that whatever you're saving to use again is indeed an heirloom vegetable. I'm going to show you a couple other things in my yard that you can save seeds from. I also have Columbine growing in my yard, and these are actually the wild native Columbine, and you can see the leaves are down here, but at the top, these are where the seed pods are, and if I hit it, you kind of hear that sound. And if I pull one of them and just dump it upside down, well, now that's the Columbine seed. Now Columbines will just spread by having the seed on the ground, and they'll start to grow, but that's another seed that you could save for the library. I'm going to show you another one. I'm here in my garden, and this is dill that has gone to seed. I always leave my dill standing even if there's more than I need, because there are certain breeds of butterflies that love to lay their eggs on this, and then the caterpillars eat it up, and I think it's swallowtails. But you can save the dill seeds for when you're cooking. I know that this particular variety of dill is an heirloom. It's Ducat dill. So if I were to donate this to the library, I'm going to make sure on the donation form, which we have at the library, that I say Ducat dill. And I can put the year that it was collected and then my name and contact information in case, at the library we need to contact you and see if you know anything more about it. And this is another thing that's really easy to collect. You can see that just pulling it like this pulls it off. And so that's dill seed, and it actually smells wonderful. If you haven't added that to some salads, then you're missing out on something. This was another seed I got at the library, but you can see I'll be able to save 1,000 seeds to donate back to it. This sunflower that you see right here, well, I'm not going to save the seeds for it. I don't know what variety this is. This was just a volunteer sunflower, and you can see from the head that it's about ready for the seeds to be saved if I were going to. There are the seeds there. But I think since I don't know what variety it is, I'm going to just leave these seeds on the sunflower head and leave them for the birds to eat. So in your yard, if you have any heirloom varieties of vegetables or flowers or herbs growing, you know what they are, and you can look them up on the internet to see how to save that particular seed. We'd love it if you do that and donate them to the library. There are some things you can't save if you don't know what it is, or if it's not an heirloom, or if it's planted too close to other things that are the same sort of thing. So if you have lots of different varieties of sunflowers and you save those seeds, you probably don't want to donate it because they'll cross-pollinate. That's another thing that you can look for on the internet. Purdue University Extension Agency has charts out there that tell you how far apart different crops need to be in order to save them. Our donation form also lists various things that probably you don't want to save and donate to the library. But hopefully this has given you an idea of what you might look for in your yard, and I'm looking forward to seeing your donations start to roll into the library. Happy gardening to you.